Hello, my name is Kolo, and welcome back to another non-gaming video. So today, we're gonna be doing our first volume review of Spice the Wolf. This will be the first of many. I'm hoping to do all of them as an overview. So last month, I started reading volume 1. It was my literal first time reading it. I know I say I'm a huge Spice the Wolf fan, but I've actually only read the manga, and I've read volume 18 of the light novel too. I have also bought volumes 1 through 5 of the light novel, which should cover all of what season 1 and season 2 covered in the anime. Okay, let's actually start and get on with the review. So first I'll give it a rating, 10 out of 10, 5 stars. I really like it. I've read volume 18, so I am kind of familiar with how Hazakura writes, and when I read it, it was so good. Especially the prologue, and I love how in-depth it is, especially because it's a light novel. It goes way more in-depth than the anime ever did, like especially showing what Lawrence thinks, because in the anime you barely get to see that, either that or he either has to say it or somebody else has to say what he's thinking. Especially in the first arc, when he says, in the light novel, he says he would die before sacrificing Holo. Let me find that. It should be here at chapter 5. If it came down to it, he would certainly try to persuade Lawrence to take that option. Though unsuccessfully, Lawrence knew he would choose death, solving his problem. So Lawrence told the truth. He simply couldn't cut Holo loose. But if he did, unquestionably that would solve the problem. He thinks that he would just choose death for Holo first, and I'm pretty sure he does not say this in the anime, but you can tell by the way he acts, and I'm glad that the anime shows it. Now, comparing the light novel to the anime, I noticed, and I definitely noticed when I read the manga, that Chloe in the anime is replaced with what's his name, Yare, and they add a new scene with Chloe, and it actually gives Holo some more character, because Chloe says gods don't feel loneliness or feelings, and I really like that added line they gave, because there's no scene like that with Yare in the light novel or the manga. I think the anime did a very good job conveying what Holo and Lawrence thought and what they did. Comparing to other light novel and manga adaptations in anime, it's really good. The only bad thing I could say about it is that you don't get to see or read everything that Lawrence thinks, and that's like the reason I'd advise you to read the light novel. It gives so much clarity to what Lawrence's actions are, and it also gives more in-depth detail about the economics, which I love. Another great thing about the light novel is Ayakura Sensei's art. I love the way he draws characters. I don't know if I like the anime or Ayakura Sensei's drawings more. They're both very unique and very good, and I like that the studio drew it the way they drew it, because it does look pretty similar and different in some ways, like body proportion, but they did pretty well. I also didn't expect Volume 1 to cover so much. I know that it's 200 pages, but it covered like episodes 1 through 6, or like 1 through 5, which is it's so much different. I didn't expect it to cover this much, and it did very well, filling in the blanks that the anime didn't, and give you new information. There was quite a bit of stuff that they've cut. I don't think it was horrible that they cut it, but I do think the light novel is superior, but I do like what they add with the anime. This light novel review just turned into a light novel versus anime comparison. I do really like both though. I'll probably do a manga comparison too, or manga review too, sometime one day, after I probably review all of the light novels that are out right now, and probably make a video about the games, my 1 year with Holo and When That Spans the Sea, because they're pretty different from the light novel, and I really like the way it deviates. So I think that I've talked enough about the light novel and praised it enough. So out of 10, light novel's definitely a 10 out of 10, and it'll definitely get better because the character development will... I'm just talking about Spicy Wolf at this point. Okay. If you like this, please like the video so that I'll do volume 2 sometime soon. Maybe a month from now, if it takes me that long. I hope it won't. Tune in to the next volume review when it comes out.